give it a minute here. All right. So I just wanted to touch base with you guys. I know, again, it's been a little while since we've all chatted, depending on what class you're with, and just wanted to check in to see how you all are doing. I know it's been a little bit stressful for a lot of you, going from either being face-to-face to being full online now, or even those that are in my online class. Again, you guys got lost in the shuffle a little bit while I was trying to over-prep my face-to-face classes for online work. So for that, I do apologize to you guys. If you feel a little bit lost and left behind, again, we are trying to do our best to make sure that we are kind of work through this seamlessly. Okay. So I want to touch on the topics I brought up within the email I sent you all. Okay. First, does anybody have a preference on what video system that we use? Like, are you guys okay with Google Meet? Or would you prefer something like Zoom?
What's the difference?
So Google Meet is just, if you have a school email address, it's all kind of integrated, and I can just add you in that way. Whereas Zoom, I would still have to add you in. It's just a separate piece. So there's a few other things we can do with Zoom, like there's the hand raising option and a few other things that we could do with there as well. But I just want to see what will work best for you all moving forward.
It doesn't matter to me, honestly.
What's that?
I said it doesn't matter to me personally. I don't.
Okay. All right.
Whatever's easiest for you.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
I agree. Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else have any opinions? Just feel free. All right. So we can just stick this way. If we have others that chime in a little bit later after watching this, we may make a different decision, but as of right now, this seems to be pretty easy. Okay. So real-time lectures, they will not be mandatory. Okay. I told you guys that are my face-to-face classes before you all left. I'm not going to make you attend a face-to-face lecture. Some of you have found work when you left here. You have to have a job, have other things going on. So I totally understand that. So for that fact, I will be recording, I'll pick a time during the day for each class to record those lectures. And then they will be posted to your Blackboard page. And for my online nutrition students, I will actually give you guys the face-to-face classes lecture so that you can have that too. Okay, so again, real-time lectures, not mandatory, but I want you to know that they're going to be an option there, as well as a few other assignments that will pop up for the rest of the semester. Did all of you get my email about the new due dates and whatnot?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So doing that, again, making it more flexible for you all. Those that were in a face-to-face class, we met all the time. We had specific due dates, and now again, we're thrown into the online atmosphere on top of a lot of the other stressors that are going on. It's more fair to you all to give you more of a common due date, reduce the amount of academic stress that's being put on you, because a lot of you are also worried about your grades, how you're going to perform in an online, 100% online type class. Okay. Next, micro lectures. A micro lecture is essentially a 1-minute presentation. Okay. That is going to give you 1 minute of information broken down in the here's why, here's how, this is what it applies to type deal. Okay. Again, those will be recorded ahead of time and posted to you, so you won't have to worry about, trying to make it in time to make one of those lectures. Again, it's just going to be more information for you to use for your particular class. The next three, okay, I'm putting this out there to everybody in all my classes. Because of the unprecedented times that we're in right now, you all have been kind of cut off from your university friends and whatnot. So I'm offering, I wake up at 4:30 every morning, so I don't expect you to get up at 4:30. But coffee and questions, probably 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. If you guys wanted to do a Google Meet in that time, just to chat, doesn't even have to be stuff about class. If you just wanted to a little bit of time to just chat with somebody else besides wherever you're staying at, that will be an option, as well as lunch and dinner. Okay, because again, if you wanted to grab lunch, either as a group of people and having some face-to-face interaction, I'll even bring you in for dinner. Not saying that it's going to be the easiest thing to do because I have 2 dogs that try to steal Max's food all the time, as well as ours. But it might be a fun show for you all. Okay, but I want you guys to still feel connected and have some sort of outlet, again, to hang out and whatnot. Those that are in my kinesiology class, I'm going to have you guys, if you have Instagram, great. If you don't, I would just, you can make a dummy account with or whatnot. I'm going to start posting some morning mobility posts on there for my mobility lab. I'm posting a lot of it to the CrossFit Gym's website, but I'm also you'll be able to see it for yourself as well. Okay. Phone calls and texting. I have a Google Voice number. You can call me on my phone. You can text me with the phone number I provided in the email. Okay. All the text messages will actually shoot straight into my Oswego email account as well, so I can still respond to you. Anything after 5, I may or may not be able to get to you. Okay. But if you want to call me on the phone before that time, I'll answer it. Just make sure you say your name and what class you're with. I think there's enough time to say that, so that way I know who's calling me when I answer the phone. Okay. And then also, if you would like to, I have an account set up through my work email and that phone number for Marco Polo. So if you prefer to do like a live video type chat that way, we can do that. So other than that, that is just kind of some quick info I wanted to give all of you, because again, you all didn't ask for this and it just kind of happened. So I want to make sure that you have, one, your education is not interrupted. We want to keep moving forward with that, but also you have somebody to reach out to, throughout the day if you just want to chat and whatnot, because some of you are either on full quarantine or you can't leave your houses, or it's only leave as needed. Okay. You can do very, very little with social distancing. It becomes a little bit frustrating. I'm extremely extroverted, so it's tough for me when I can't leave the house during the day. And then my friends start texting me and I just, can't stop because I have no other outlet. I can't really go out places. Okay. So what questions do you all have? Just kind of let me know, and I'll be happy to answer anything.
If it really minds, I'll ask the first question. So it's pertaining to the kinesiology final project and what assignment that could be for the final assignment. If we have access to gyms in the near future, or hopefully like by then, could we still do the project with a friend? Because I have a friend who would like to lift. I could do that still.
That is a great question. And if it were to come ahead of time that we would have access to gyms again, and they would remove the mandates of social distancing, then yeah, you may choose to do that. Okay. Do I see that happening anytime soon? It's difficult to say, so you could keep that in the back of your mind if you choose to do so. The reason I gave you that information that first time was just to let you know then. That way, if you wanted to get started on it right away, you could. And again, with you guys making your programming, don't worry. There's going to be stuff coming down the pike as far as how to program and whatnot. I still have those. I still will do those. So please don't worry about not getting that information. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Are we still going to have, I'm in your human body systems class. Are we still going to have extra credit opportunities? Because I know that we kept those sheets. So I didn't know if we're going to have any other ways to do that.
That is a great question as well. So the goal right now is essentially just to take what you guys had so far, and I will add those in. As far as other opportunities down the line, it's going to be hard to do if we're not face to face. One thing I thought about doing for you guys is actually doing. I can present with Google Meet, so I can turn the screen around, share the screen, so we could potentially have any of the class members that want to come in. If the whole class comes in, I may just give you a certain amount of points for participating the entire time.
Okay.
And then if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. So that may be a way we could do that. Okay. So instead of doing the stars and like stars type deal, we just say, okay, if you come in this day, maybe we'll throw 2 points your way.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Great. Anybody else? Feel free to ask anything about your classes, questions that you have, even if, it's not within the email, ask away.
So for the human body systems class, our class, everything basically just stays the same, and then like the lectures like that we can attend are kind of optional.
That is correct. So everything
Okay.
as far as the assignments, so those of you that are using the McGraw-Hill Connect type materials,
Mm-hmm.
your assignments will remain the same, with the exception, again, all of you will have essentially extended due dates. So if you've looked on there already, you see that the due dates are different. So yeah, those assignments will remain the same. And what I will be doing for human body systems is I will actually be giving you guys a couple extra assignments here and there within the next few weeks, just to kind of keep you fresh. So,
Okay.
and if you guys give me 1 minute, Max just woke up from a nap. I'll be right back. Okay. Give me 1 second here. All right, and we are back. So yeah, for human body systems, again, you will have a couple extra assignments popped in there to help you with the material. So
I was wondering, could you possibly send us like those Google Calendar invitations like you did today? Because that actually, I didn't even know we had a meeting today until that popped up. That actually saved me. So
yeah, that's what's going to happen. Again, that one was sent out at like 2:45 probably. So I sent it out pretty quick, and it was just something I wanted to see if anybody was available. That's fine. It wasn't mandatory. I put that in the email to make sure, hey, it's not mandatory that you do this, but I just wanted to let you know. Yeah, when we do this, you'll actually have the ability to do that. It'll send you an invite. It'll go right to your calendar, and you either say yes or no. I'm going to be in there. Or I'm not. Okay.
sweet, thank you. Also,
Yep.
for that Instagram page you're talking about for kinesiology, do you think you could email it to us so we can just follow it as soon as possible, or just give us the name of it or something so I could just do that before I forget?
Yeah, sure thing. Yeah, I'll get it too. It's Popeyes_mobility_lab. Okay. But I will definitely give you guys that information. I think I might have put it in the email as well. So, but yeah, I will send it out in a full email to the kinesiology class either way. That way you guys have it. There's nothing on it right now, but in the coming days and weeks, there will be more information.
Okay, sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Also for that final project, I know you touched upon it a little bit, but so you think there's gonna be more changes due to now that we're seeing that we're most likely gonna be online for the rest of the semester, or is it just gonna be kind of, I don't know, we're just gonna see how it goes because this is the first time doing it online?
So the changes that have been made as far as filming yourself for the final project, that is how it's going to be, because again, I don't see us having the ability to work with somebody else safely. Again, wanting to keep social with social distancing and whatnot. So I threw the podcast assignments in there to give you guys some extra points. Okay, go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bye. Have fun. All right. The podcast assignments are in there to give you some info related to a lot of the topics we were going to cover in class, so you can listen to it from another professional's perspective.
Okay.
And writing a reflection on it. It's not going to be rocket science. It's not going to be something like, well, you didn't cite all these sources. Like literally, I want to know what you felt about that particular podcast and how it affect you. I gave you some prompts to like write on as well. Okay.
Right. Like what you took away from it, basically.
Yeah. That's what we're looking at. Is we're looking at it from all different perspectives, on top of any other info that I can kind of give you guys. So, okay. All right. Yeah. What other questions do y'all have?
Are you gonna send like an outline of how the final project should be going?
Yeah. So and part of that is getting you guys the live lectures on how to program and a lot of the other material, and kind of like let you know where you should be within the chapter. My child's attempting to feed the dogs, and he's throwing their bowls everywhere. So, you will have those live lectures on how to program. You'll have lectures on some of the other info through the text. I will give you emails on, hey, as you're reading through this chapter, here's what we need to look at. You'll have micro lectures on explaining some of the tougher topics within the book as well.
Okay.
And this is all going to be on Blackboard, correct?
Correct. It will be placed on Blackboard for you. Absolutely.
So I know some, like Bidwell's doing a lot of stuff on Google Classroom because she liked that better. So I was just wondering, like, if you guys were going to be switching back and forth or what.
As of right now, I'm just going to keep it on Blackboard until I have more time to play around with Google Classroom.
Okay, sweet.
Did you collect those like extra credit things on Friday? Because I had to get picked up on Thursday because that was the only ride I had, so I missed class that last Friday.
Okay.
Yeah,
so I have child. I have all of the name tags, okay, and all the stuff with the points on it. The issue right now is hopefully towards the end of the semester, I'll be able to get them out of my office. But since everybody is working remotely at this point, the entire campus is a ghost town. The entire campus is a ghost town right now. So they've actually locked all the buildings down, and they actually have sanitized all the rooms and offices and taped the doors shut. So what I need to do is I would have to fill out a work order to get in there. But as of right now, they're asking for a few weeks to kind of give it a chance to level out a little bit. But I should be able to get to it towards the end of the semester, so I can add those points into your grades.
would I be able to email you like a picture of mine since I wasn't able to turn it in on the Friday?
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and take a picture of it. Again, that goes for anyone else as well. Take a picture of it, send it to my email. Take a picture of your name, and then open it up with your points as well.
I'll send it like near the end of the semester so like you don't forget about it. But I'll definitely do that. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Absolutely.
I also did that. I didn't turn mine in too. So can I just email you a picture with my name and then the stars like right now?
Yeah, that's fine. Absolutely.
Okay.
Again, this is the joys of working remotely from home. So I apologize about my goofy child in the background, guys. What else can I answer for y'all?
Are you doing okay?
I am doing very well. Again, just trying to get out and about as much as I can. Been getting outside a lot more, walking a lot more. CrossFit. I mean, all the gyms have closed down, so it's been interesting trying to work out.
Oh, right.
But definitely has making us a more tight knit family. That's for sure. It's funny because when you don't have social distancing, some don't do anything. And now that you have social distancing, it's like I need to get out of my house. So we're walking and jogging anywhere from 12 to 15 miles a week. So it's been kind of nice going on long hikes and whatnot. But yeah, it's
Cool.
good in that sense. But I will still say it really sucks not being able to see all your faces every day when we have class. That is the thing for me because it's always such a great time coming in and seeing y'all. So again, that's why that offer is out there. If you choose to come into the live lectures, that's fine. And if you want to do coffee in the mornings, afternoons, or if you want to do lunch, dinner, breakfast, whatever you want to do, we have the technology. Be more than happy to make that happen.
Cool. So you said like all the doors on campus are taped shut? That's crazy.
Yeah, they sent out an email to all the faculty and all the staff. Last week, my wife got the email saying, if you want to work remotely, you have to fill out this form. And then she was working from Wednesday on remotely. So she's in our back office in a meeting right now, and the door is closed. I'm in my kitchen right now, and kind of just hanging out. So
Okay.
hang on.
Okay.
Okay, we're good. So, but yeah, again, doing well. Just trying to, work with what we have going on here. Nothing is going to be perfect, and I don't expect anything to be perfect on everybody else's end either. And we'll just do it as best we can, and I will make sure that I block off time for each class that's not interfering with any of my wife's stuff that's going on and whatnot.
Okay.
I have a question. Oh, you can go first. Go for it. All right. So.
Oh, okay. I'm not really sure about like. Okay, go. Just go for it, man.
I was gonna say, you're located in Oswego, right? You didn't have to travel anywhere.
Nope, I am literally from Rudy's to my house is about a mile and a half.
Okay. All right. Because I'm still in Oswego. I never went back. I just decided just to stay here and just live in the house I have to pay for. So if I ever had like questions, or like the professor's allowed to meet with students one-on-one, not just like over FaceTime or whatever.
The preference is to do all things remotely for video. From again, not because I think, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get coronavirus from you if we meet. It's more on the fact that we want to make sure we're not putting you in harm's way as a safety precaution. Again, I haven't had really close contact with anybody in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But you never know.
Yeah, exactly.
If you've been around somebody else that's come back to Oswego, there's a chance. We just don't want it to spread because it spreads. Hold on. It spreads very easily. So that's the biggest thing that we want to help you guys realize.
All right.
How easy it can spread, even if you're asymptomatic.
Okay.
So,
sounds good. I was just curious.
Again, I would love to, but just with all the stipulations that are there, I don't want to put again any in harm's way.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anybody else? Questions, comments, concerns?
Yeah. My question was like, we haven't had anything assigned, right? Because like I'm not really sure about like workload, it'd be completely fine. I just I don't know where to really check for those things or to know if I'm good.
Yeah, your assignments are on Blackboard for applied kinesiology.
Okay.
Nutrition has their assignments in McGraw-Hill Connect, and 120 has theirs in McGraw-Hill Connect as well. But again, the kinesiology stuff, it's a lot of podcast assignments that have been put in there that have a common due date. There is no like due date this week, due date this week, due date this week. It is all a common due date for this semester. I believe it's listed as either during finals week or during the last week.
I think it's May 6th.
Is it? Okay, May 6th. Okay.
Awesome. Okay, cool.
Okay. So, yeah, other questions, guys? Other concerns, other comments? What else would you all like to see in the coming weeks? I guess is another question we could ask. And again, if you can't think of anything right now, you don't have to come up with an answer just to come up with an answer, right? You could always email it to me as well. So, but anything other that's pressing right now that you want to ask now? No? Okay. All right. Well, again, we will keep on moving forward. If you have anything that wasn't answered in this video, send me an email. Okay. And we can kind of go from there. Otherwise, I look forward to spending the rest of the semester with you virtually. Okay. Unless, again, unless there are other decisions made, we'll see. Okay. And we'll just kind of go from there. Again, we have the live lectures, again, that are not mandatory. But you can tend to choose them if you want to. The micro lectures that are super short on specific pieces. And then again, there's coffee, lunch, and dinner. Should you choose to want to partake in one of those, I'll make those options available too. Okay. It was great to see your faces. Again, I definitely miss you all. And again, if there's anything I can do, feel free to reach out. You guys have my phone number. That's in the email as well. Again, you can text to that phone number. And then again, I'm also on Marco Polo with that phone number. So if you wanted to do something as far as like a video chat that way, we can always do that. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Well, you all take care, and I wish you the best. And again, feel free to reach out.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a good one.
You too.
All right.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Good luck out there.